Hello, good morning. Hello,
Good morning, sir.
morning. Is my voice audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So, last class we had started with one of the important topics in nursing research called as review of literature. I hope you people have understood the concept of what is review of literature, and we have seen basically why review of literature is important, and we have seen the definition of review of literature. Okay, so I hope the concept of last class is clear with everybody. Students, am I audible to all? Students, am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is the concept clear?
Yes, sir.
Last class whatever we have dealt with, is it fine? Any doubts? Any doubts in the last class topic, what we have covered up till what we have covered up? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So shall we proceed further? We will proceed further to
Yes, sir.
with the last, I mean the remaining part of it. We will look into the remaining part of it. Okay, so we have finished with introduction to research. What is research? And we have seen certain terminologies into it, like what is review, what is a book review, what is a literature review, what is a literature survey. We have also looked into the main key feature of what is literature review. We have seen the definitions, right? In the last class we have completed till here. Yes, so today's class we will be looking into an important point called as importance of literature review. Why literature review is important? Okay, so it has been put up into point wise to make it clear. I have put the matter into points. Okay, so we'll look into one by one. So the first thing is a literature review. It is helping to publish the articles. Okay, and it is an end in itself. Okay, so it is like a important concept. The whole research what you carry out, you compile it into a fixed number of words, and it can be used to publish the research. Okay, so in short, what we write up, what we give the write up of the literature, the whole research, it can be used for the publication. So that is what is we are doing it in the studies. We don't put the whole research carried out by that particular author. What we do is we pick up the main points, like what was the study based on, okay, and where it was carried out, who were the samples, what was the sampling technique, and most important concept is the result part of it. The research what was carried out, the result of it is been put up into words, and that is been published into the particular research. Now when I am doing the research, somebody else's study I use and I convert that whole study into some few words. That becomes the literature review, and that is published in my journal, or that is been used into my journal. Okay, so such literatures can be put up one by one based on the need in that study, and you can use it as a base for your study. You can say, yes, these are the previous research studies which have been carried out, and this is why my study is very important, and this is used in my study. That research is used in my study. So you can use them one by one. Okay, this when you possibly when you will be doing your research study. Now I hope you all have got your topics फॉर द लिटरेचर सर्वे, शायद अभी नहीं, अभी मिलेगा आपको। और जब आप स्टार्ट करोगे, व्हेन यू विल स्टार्ट अप विद द रिसर्च, you will definitely come understand what is this literature review. And once you join to the college, definitely we will show you with I mean the examples will be given to you all, and we will show you how the literature review can be done. Okay, so that is the first point. Then it can be a preparatory work for taking up the further research. So now you don't know exactly like what topic to be selected. So what you can do is you can go through these literature reviews, and you can come up to an conclusion for a particular topic selection. So it can be used as a motivating factor to carry out the further research, or it can be taken in this sense also. Say for example, if the study is carried out in the form of description, we also call it as a descriptive study. Maybe that author might had not he didn't have some resource or time to carry out that research in a better way, which you can take up now, and that previous study becomes a motivating factor for your research right now. So it can be taken in this way. Then it can be used to choose and formulate the research problem. That is what I told you. So you can use the previous research studies, the literature reviews, and from that you can formulate the research problem. So what is a research problem? It should be in the format, a particular form, where it should explain what you are going to do. Okay, so that is a research problem. Then fourth importance of literature review is it enables a researcher to become an expertise, a specialist, or an authoritative person in a specific area. Okay, so once you take up that research, you become an expert in that particular field, or you have the authority to carry out the research, or you become a specialist. Okay, so you use that particular literature reviews for your main study, and you start gaining knowledge, and step by step you start becoming expert. So that is what is the importance of literature review. Yes, so these are the in general importance of literature review. I hope this point is clear. Okay, so we will move on to the next part, that is the purpose of literature review, why you're doing it. Okay, so we will look into, again this is also been put up into points, one by one we will discuss. So first one is to understand the purpose and expectation of the prompt of research so as to place appropriate emphasis in analysis and the summary. Okay, so main thing here why literature review is done is basically you need to have a clear idea of what you're going to do. What is your research trying to find out? What is the expectation from that research? Okay, and how your analysis will be done for that research. So all these things is explained in the literature review. Okay, so once you have all these things clear, the purpose of literature of that particular literature is served. So ऐसे आपको बहुत सारे literatures collect करने हैं which will be put up into your studies. Okay, then it is like a laying of brick for a building. So जैसे basement building बनने के time पे basement is very important. The same way your literature review is a kind of basement for your research study. So as many literature, good source of literature review you have, that much the quality of your study improves. Okay, so that is you can compare it as a building block for the basement of a building. जैसे वो होता है वैसे ही literature review is the building block or the basement for your research study. Then the third point is to demonstrate knowledge of available resources. So with available resources, what best you can do to find out the new knowledge? It is with the help of the literature review. Then very important is to identify the gap in the theory. So most of the time what happens is some people have done the research in some few years back. जैसे अभी फॉर एग्जांपल आपके हॉस्पिटल में प्रोसीजर्स आप लोग सीखते थे. So earlier there was no NABH, and now NABH is come up. So NABH theory and practice is different than the previous years what we learned, how nursing was. Okay, so many procedures and so many things have changed. So the basis for this is again the research. Okay, so based on the research, the gaps can be identified where we are lagging up or where we are lagging behind, and how we can overcome those things. This gap is being answered with the help of the research and with the help of the literature review. Previously what was done and what was not available to achieve that particular thing, and what resources are available right now to do that. So all this thing is answered with the help of the literature review. Okay, then to check the consistency and continuity of existing study and their result. So in literature review what we do is we take up the old research studies also, which is like say around 5 years old, and the recent ones also. So we keep a consistency and continuity of the studies, so that all research studies which have been carried out previously are all helpful as a backup for your main study now what you will be carrying out. So it will be keeping you in the track, and you become a consistent person. I mean, you will be like not going off the track for your study. It keeps you in the track. Okay, and you become a consistent person. You keep on adding the reviews whatever you get on daily basis. Then it enables to delimit the scope and narrow down the research problem. Yes, selection of a research problem is very tedious job. Okay, so बहुत सारा मैटर आपके पास रहता है, and with the help of literature review what happens is you can imagine a reverse cone ice cream cone जो ट्रायंगल का होता है वैसे. तो ऊपर वाला पार्ट अगर आप उसको उल्टा करते हो, ओके, ऊपर पे बहुत सारा मैटर रहता है. तो आप कोन को इमेजिन कर सकते हो, जैसे जैसे टिप पे आता है इट बिकम्स narrowed. So that is how literature review helps you to finalize your research problem. So on top you have lot of matter, you have lot of information, you have you will be confused like what to be done. But with the help of literature review you go on filtering the things, and finally you come down to a particular decision saying that yes, this will be by research problem. Then next point is to ascertain the availability of expected data and techniques for the research problem. Yes, so your previous studies also help you to fix the techniques for what you're I mean the research techniques what you will be using for your study right now. So previously maybe a descriptive study might have been done, and that is why the study might not have come out in a good way. But that author suggested that this study can be done in a better way by using experimental type. So that technique was suggested by the author, and the same studies अगर आप देखते हो बहुत सारे experimental studies के हिसाब से किए हुए research बहुत अच्छे हैं, तो you can choose that particular kind of technique for your problem. So this is how the literature review guides you क्या करना है करके. Then it helps to compare one's findings and result with the past studies and place the work into the context. Okay, so it also helps you to compare I mean like for example if I am doing a research on child abuse, so many others have also done in previous years on that particular topic. So what I do is I try to compare one research with other findings, the other one with another finding, and finally I come to a conclusion what is to be used in my study. So it helps us to compare the things. Then very important is it avoids duplication of work. तो आप ऑलरेडी आपको पता है कि क्या नहीं करना है करके because of the literature review. So again if you do the same, I mean it avoids you to make carry out the same mistake. The duplication of work is avoided because you will come to know with the help of literature review previously what all things were done, and now what is the need of the hour, what kind of research has to be carried out in that particular field. So if you follow that step, the duplication of work will be avoided. Okay, so that is one of the purpose. Then the 10th point is to learn from early endeavors, that is to know the type of difficulties encountered by the researcher. This is very, very, very important. So in the end of the research, the author gives the description like what were the limitations for that study, because of which he could not achieve that particular thing. So in those limitations, you can take up and you can use those limitations for your particular study, and you can make them, or you can convert them as an opportunity in your study. Okay, maybe there were no adequate number of cases in that area. So in your area, when where you are carrying out the study, there might be adequate number of cases. So because of which that particular author, previous author, did it in the form of a description. Now as you have adequate number of cases available with you, you can do it in the form of an experiment. So comparatively, when you look into the research, weightage is given to an experimental type of study, okay, comparing to the descriptive study. So in that way you can encounter the difficulties. And even अभी बहुत सारे लोग एक्सपेरिमेंटल स्टडी भी किए रहेंगे उस फील्ड में, ओके, तो उनको उस टाइम पे क्या क्या डिफिकल्टीज आए थे वो भी वो लोग मेंशन किए रहेंगे उस पे, ओके. सो दैट पॉइंट्स आल्सो विल बी मेंशन्ड इन दैट. So whatever earlier people have faced, everything will be helpful now to achieve the particular kind of, I mean, whatever the study you want to do, and that will help you to overcome those difficulties. So this is how the whole concept of literature review helps you. So this is what is the purpose of the literature review. I hope this is clear with everybody. Fine. So we will look into some issues related to literature review. So as we know, like whatever the things will be available in this world, it also has pros and it also has cons. So some issues you can say related to literature review, what you can face as a researcher. Yes, the first point here is it is a continuous process and a time consuming work. Yes, it is a continuous process. ऐसे नहीं है कि there is an end for the literature review, बस इतना हो गया मेरे study के लिए इतना काफी है, ऐसे नहीं है. So you should be updated with the particular literature survey. On an average, you need to keep on continuously collecting the literature review. Updated matters जितना आपको मिलता है उतना आपका research strong होगा. तो उस सब चीज के लिए आपके पास टाइम भी होना बहुत जरूरी है. यू नीड टू हैव टाइम आल्सो, एडिक्वेट टाइम. सो दैट इज व्हाई इट इज अ tedious work. It is a continuous and a time consuming process. Some people feel like that. Okay, that is the first issue. Then second issue, each research problem is unique and demands unique research design and a unique written literature review. Okay, so as you people know, research is a unique thing. Okay, there is no repetition of research. So it is like based on the person or a group who is carrying out that research and what kind of research design they select, and based on that the literature has to be collected. So everything is a unique form. ऐसे नहीं है कि you get some, you select one problem and you start collecting the review based on some other things. It is not matching with your research design, so it is not working out. So whatever it is, it should go in a simultaneous way. The topic what you select, the research design what you select, the both things should sync with the literature also. The same thing, literature also has to be collected. Okay, then literature review becomes a prime data collection method. It was a prime data method in an historical research. Historical research in the sense it was a time consuming process. Okay, जब वो matter repeat history में repeat होगा तब उसके बारे में literature लिया जाता था. तो ऐसे भी time consuming हुआ करता था literature review. Okay, then ready-made literature reviews like that of earlier thesis or advanced reviews, annual reviews should serve more and start reviewing rather than the substitutes. It should not become a substitute. Okay, so nowadays this plagiarism issue has come up. Okay, so what plagiarism issues or the universities say that there is a way of presenting the literature review also. Okay, so it is not that whatever you get in the internet, it is directly copy pasted and then put up into your research. It is not allowed. So it should follow a unique format. So for this writing this literature review, we have two styles of bibliography what we follow. Some university follow APA style, that is one of the format to carry out the bibliography, where it has a different format of writing the literature review. Okay, what I am telling, I can understand. Okay, it is a vague thing for you all right now. Once you all join to the college, I will be showing you all some of the thesis. Okay, and how literature review is done and how the whole research is been put up into a fixed number of words into your literature review, and it has certain formats to be followed. Okay, so this is how there are issues related to the literature review. Okay, it is very least thing. Then quoting from someone's use abstract annotations should be the last resort. Okay, so it is not that, and if anybody has done previously a research, you directly can copy paste the thing and put up into your research. Now in nowadays it is called as plagiarism. You cannot just copy paste the things. You should rewrite it into your own words and then put up into your presentations. Okay, so that is one important thing, and you should give a quotation to it. Like in your bibliography you should mention like from where this particular thing has been taken. Otherwise it the whole thing comes into the plagiarism. It says that you have copy pasted it from this particular person's work, which is a crime. So this is how you can avoid it, by giving quotations. Then you can resist collecting and accumulating the references and copies of the documents with using it at a later point of time. So as much as possible you need to get you need to keep an updated kind of review with yourself. That is very important. जितना आप accumulate करोगे updated reviews, उतना आपके लिए helpful होगा. पर वो reviews accumulate करना, it is not very easy job. It takes lot of time. Okay, so this is all in general the issues related to the literature review and how you need to how literature review is important. This is all again some of the common points again which is come up there. Okay, so how many sources we should use for the literature review? Yes, this is what I was speaking of, the reverse cone. Okay, so there are so many references collected here. You can see जो भी मिलता है आप collect करते हो, then you filter the thing, and then at end you can see a third line here. Only the limited thing is been used for your study. Okay, so what you need to do is, first, based on the topic, a general review is collected. Say for example now child abuse is there. सो चाइल्ड अब्यूज में बहुत सारा कंटेंट आपको मिलेगा जो इधर रहेगा, ऊपर टॉप पे रहेगा, रेफरेंसेस कलेक्टेड में आता है वो. सम I mean some thousands of reviews you will get. Then what you need to do is you need to focus on what aspect of child abuse you are going to carry out the research, or what aspects you are going to select for your research. Like say for example physical abuse or sexual abuse or emotional abuse, what basically what topic you are going to focus. So you need to filter that particular topic. Okay, and then finally say for example now you have fixed your topic on physical abuse and sexual abuse. So you have filtered the child abuse and you have come down to a particular topic saying physical abuse and sexual abuse only will be included in my study. So you have filtered the thing, and then what you do is you start collecting the reviews only related to the physical and sexual abuse. So in that way you come. you narrow down your things for the search. That becomes a easy job. Okay, so with this particular format, if you go, your review of literature collection becomes an easy job. Okay, so I have only 5 minutes left. I will be taking up your attendance. I hope till here the I hope with the content what we have seen today is understandable, and if any doubts are there, you can ask. I can understand online classes are a bit uh, difficult to understand. Anyways, once you all join up the college, we will definitely come up with the thesis, and we will show you all how exactly a research work is being carried out and how literature review is done, how you need to present it in your study. Definitely, once you all join up the college, we will let you all know the things. Okay, so fine. 62 members are 61 members are there today for the class. Good. So next class we will look up into the remaining part of the content.